Hello everyone, today we are going to react to some Palestine/Israel content. So yeah, I just wanted to point out some of the events that is happening out there, and I wanted to spread some truth out there. So might as well let's get into it, shall we? Let's start with this video actually.
The Nazis actually had their own version of October 7th. November 7th, 1938, when Ernst von Rath, the German ambassador to France, was assassinated by a Jewish teenager. This assassination was treated by the Nazis as an unprovoked, unforgivable, clear act of war on behalf of the Jewish people against the German government, and was used as the pretext for the transition from ghettoization and deportation and property seizure to full-scale genocide. The official Nazi narrative of the Holocaust was that they were just minding their own business, doing nothing wrong, when the Jews collectively attacked them out of nowhere, and they were forced to retaliate in self-defense. Sound familiar? Now,
Yep, sounds very familiar, my friend. You know, a lot of people say that it started on October 7, but it actually didn't. It was a long time before that. It was like 75 years worth of occupation. You know, like there was a lot of like. You don't even have to be like some kind of a smart dude. Like all you have to do is just go Google some content. You're gonna literally find out there on the internet content that speaks about the Israel occupation and some Israeli crimes even that was committed against Palestinians, and it's there like content that is even like 9 years old. Okay, so like, by logic, like how can that content exist if it started on October 7th? Logically it shouldn't be there. Okay, therefore this means something was happening before October 7th, and there you have it.
sound familiar? Now, of course, von Rath's assassin was reacting to the mass deportation of Jews from Germany, including his family. But the official German narrative obviously skipped over all that. It skipped over the deportation, the ghettoization, the seizure of property, the disenfranchisement, and also skips over the fact that they had this whole genocide plan just ready to go and were clearly just itching for a pretext to use it. Again, sound familiar?
Yeah, sound very familiar, you know? At this point, Israel is just using the October 7th attack as an excuse to continue doing what it's doing right now. I mean, there are no other explanation. Like, they don't even care about the hostages at this point, you know? Like, they even refused to obey the US resolution for ceasefire, which literally states that both members must switch or like, you know, give away, release their hostages. Okay, that means all the hostages go home. What did Israel do? Nothing. They refused. Okay, why? I mean, don't you want your hostages back? At this point, it seems like they don't even want their hostages.
You asshole, you suck. You and you fucking Jesus could kiss my ass, okay? Go away. Screw you. Whoa. Don't camera, no camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture, okay? Screw you, you Nazi. You fuck. Don't take camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture. Shabbat shalom. No picture. We don't want picture.
Well, you don't want picture. Well, you can't. I'm not sure. He must be drunk. He must be extremely drunk because he's clearly seeing the camera. He's looking directly at the camera, and he's like, "I'm going to break your camera," but he did not do it. I mean, obviously, that would be an assault. I mean, already the poor Christian dude is being verbally assaulted and harassed.
You need to. You can't come in here. This is not your house.
This is not your house. We killed Jesus. We're proud of it. Where are you?
Did you record that?
Get the fuck out of here. This is my land, you.
This is not your land. It belongs to these families.
Land, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill you and the Palestinians.
See?
You Nazi, you son of a shit.
Hand for there.
This is my land. God gave it to me. Fuck you.
Baba, hand for there.
Nazi. Call everyone you want.
Yep, there you go. There you go. So not just the Palestinians that are getting, they also are, harassing Christians. Not everyone is safe, and some Christians are silent about this. Not all Christians. I mean, like the media in the West, which is supposed to be Christian media. Since they support Christianity and they, admire Christian and they all those stuff. It's a Christian culture, but you don't see them talking about what these kind of harassment happens there. Like, you see right here. I might be saying, no, it's just one drunk dude. No, this is not just one drunk dude. This is just one event. There are many out there, actually. If you simply just go on TikTok or Instagram. That's why they want to ban TikTok, actually, because some of these, you can find them there. They are harassing, like, this right here was just a Christian, like, normal dude, just minding his own business. And I've seen another video, I'm pretty sure that some of you have seen it as well, where they are literally spit and they harass a pope, Christian priest. I'm not sure if it's a pope or a priest. They are literally harassing him, and he was just walking by. And the only thing that he did later on, he just pulled up his phone to take pictures and, to file a complaint, and then nobody spoke about it ever again. So where are Christians, right? Why harass Christians? When I understand that, here's the thing, this shows that since birth, since whatever kindergarten or primary school, they are raised this way to hate. They are raised this way to hate. I'm not saying that all of them are like this. Nope, this is not. But you can clearly see what Israel is doing. It's raising them to hate. They are the superior. And they get to say all of these stuff, and nobody's gonna talk about it. In fact, they do their best to silence it as much as possible. Here's another thing. This one is really cool. Check this one out.
The Israeli embassy is pretty upset that they're surrounded by Palestinian flags now. And so they responded by getting this giant flag, but look at it for a second.
It's wrong. The David Star, it's flipped. Not really flipped. It's more 90-degree off.
And this is what their flag looks like.
Yeah, this one is right.
And this is what that is.
That's what that is.
It's 90 degrees off.
Yep.
So, wrong? Right.
Right.
I mean, they're both wrong, but...
I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with him. They're both wrong, but you can clearly see, this one is the big one. I mean, that's what they are going to see, They usually, as an observant, you look at the big stuff. When you see this big flag, and you see that's not what it looks like. Okay, that's not how the flag is. And this is...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a little embarrassing considering that's the embassy. And as always, free Palestine.
Yep, free Palestine. That's not just a little embarrassing, that's a lot embarrassing. That's way embarrassing. Anyway, next one.
Israel just announced that they won't be listening to the International Court of Justice. The Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, addressed the country today, saying that Israel won't be respecting whatever the court's ruling will be, and it's expected that Israel will lose. Imagine any other country tried doing something like this. Imagine Iran tried doing this. The United States would immediately put sanctions on them, immediately call for the world to put sanctions on them, and try to take action in the UN Security Council, maybe even themselves. But when it's Israel, when Israel says, we're not going to respect international law when you're suing us for genocide, the United States acts like their hands are tied and they look on. Why? Why is this the case? It's because AIPAC and Israel lobby funds our government. They fund our elections, and they put the people in office who are loyal to Israel. And this is why we turn a blind eye and act like our hands are tied. And then meanwhile, the people of America are witnessing all this happen. They're like, what the hell is going on? Why is my country doing nothing? I am not proud of my government. Shame on them. That's all for this video. Make sure this message gets out there.
Yep, make sure this message gets out there. As you can see, it's not looking very good for these countries, especially US, France, and the UK, especially Germany. Especially Germany. Germany, I'm not sure if you have seen it recently, but to get a German citizenship, you gotta go through some questioning. Some of these questions literally are about, guess who? You guessed right, Israel. You know, it's about Israel, you know? And it's not those questions that, like, you know, they ask you questions like, hey, what do you think about Israel? What do you think about what happened in October 7th? All those stuff. They want you to get the citizen, like, you know, German citizenship. And in order to get it, you have to answer correctly, obviously. Because if you say something like, you know, I don't approve of it, or I don't like what, I don't agree with what Israel is doing. How dare you? Oh, how dare you? Like, not just how dare you. You are literally going to be labeled as an anti-Semite, a pro-day. I can't say the word, otherwise I'm going to get banned or cancelled. I'm already got 2 strikes on my channel, and a third one I'm bye-bye. Yeah, like, check this one. This one is just so disturbing. Like, Dan Skander, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but whatever, is one of Hollywood's biggest Jewish elites, protected by Israeli group in the US, despite multiple, you know, SEXUAL assault statements from multiple celebrities, okay? Multiple celebrities, okay? Not just, like, you know, some random people out there they just accuse him. No, celebrities. They worked with him, okay? And they accused him with this, okay? He was never locked up, never charged, like, not even once. Victims were instead promised any job in Hollywood they wanted, just to keep them silent. You know, like, hey, keep them silent. Here's the thing, when you continue on the video, I wouldn't be here where I am today without the state of Israel. His words, not mine. Okay, those are his words. So they are even trying to hide that. So my last video, and we'll be... Yeah, this one is just check this one out. This one is truly disturbing.
19-year-old man has appeared in court in Israel accused of making dozens of hoax bomb threats against Jewish community centers in the US, Australia and New Zealand. Defense lawyers say the young man, who has dual US-Israeli nationality, has a brain tumor, and this may be affecting his behavior.
Yes, he got a brain tumor, you know, like, as you can see, if you... Now, what if he was brown? Okay, by brown, I mean, like, you know, what if he was Arab? Or what if he was, God forbids, a Muslim? Oh my God, what if he was a Muslim? Oh my God. Do you understand that if he was brown or if he was Muslim, the amount of milking that will happen to this, like, event, to this incident, that the Western media will milk it so much that, but because it's one Israeli teenager was responsible for more than 100, you know, threats made against Jewish community centers. Okay, he is the one. Okay, it's an Israeli being anti-Semitic, but nobody talks about it, you know, because if you're an Israeli, you can't be anti-Semitic, you know. As you can see here, they can't even say that he was anti-Semitic, because Israelis can't be that, you know. By default, they cannot be that. They can do no wrong. That's the default. If you're an Israeli, you can do no wrong. And if you're Jewish, you're blamed for all of this. And if you're Muslim, you're demonized. And if you're Christian, yep, you're the one that gets bullied and ignored. That's basically it. Like I said in one of my short videos on YouTube, you know, it's basically demonize Muslims, brainwash Christians, and then blame it all on the Jews. And yeah, affecting his behavior, a tumor. Trying to run away from the truth. Yeah, it's a tumor. Like, you know, maybe it's affecting his behavior. Maybe he's mentally ill, you know. They don't do that. They don't usually do that. Like, you know, what's really crazy, as I showed in, like, you know, this second video here, like, they raise them this way. You know, like I said, they raise them to be this way. But then when they react according to what they are teaching, they try to hide it. Like, if you don't want them to react this way, maybe don't raise them this way.
Affecting his behavior.
This is a young person that, because of his very, very serious medical condition, didn't serve in the army, didn't go to high school, didn't go to elementary school, and this is one of the things the judge told the police to check, to talk to his doctors, to get more documents, and to investigate him according to his medical situation.
Jewish organizations in the US have been the targets of more than 100 bomb threats in recent months, with evacuations of community centers in numerous states. Israeli police allege the young man arrested was responsible for the majority of the hoaxes.
Yep. Crazy world we're living in, isn't it? Crazy world. You know, you raise a society on some really hateful standards, and then when they react in unexpected way, you go like, oh, we didn't expect them to react this way. It can't be that. It must be some tumor. It must be some medical condition. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is giving me a brain tumor. This in itself is giving me a brain tumor. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. And from now on, I'll be doing longer and longer videos. I'm starting to feel like I'm being shadow banned on YouTube. So maybe this longer video will do something, or maybe move it a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully we'll throw something and something will stick. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching. If you have some other videos that you want me to react to, you have all my links, you know, social media links. Subscribe, like, let me know what you think about whatever I just reacted to in the comments below, and have a great day. See ya.